Hey, it's Louise Schofield. I'm now joined with DECO in lockdown at the moment. How are you guys?
Good,
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Productive.
Yes.
Written like 40 songs, so we're good.
Wow, that is very productive. That is amazing.
Yeah. It's been we're missing like playing live, but we've turned it into like a productive thing. So we're lucky to be
Trying to make
together.
the most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I mean, I saw the cover that you did of Careless Whisper, which is awesome. So good. You've got some really cool backdrops where you live. I was really jealous.
This isn't where we all live, really. Basically, this is where one of us lives. Actually,
Yeah.
we came here the weekend before lockdown to
I,
write and stuff, and then we ended up just staying here just because why not?
well, exactly. I mean, if it's a productive space.
Yeah, because we had to. Yeah.
Yeah. We couldn't go outside. So. That's really cool. How was it filming that cover, though? It looked like quite a fun cover to film.
Yeah, it was quite. That was like the shortest bit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the editing took ages. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the post-production.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I'm loving all these covers loads of people are doing. Loads of different bands are doing loads of different covers, and I just love it. I love how you've kind of using the spaces that you've got and making these really cool things. So it's quite fun to play around with.
We don't normally do covers, to be honest, but I think no. But it's an artist. We like George Michael, so it was quite an interesting one for us to do. Yeah.
When in lockdown, eh? When in lockdown. That's it. And I saw that you posted a little festival poster on your Instagram of some of your favourite moments from festivals. That was really nice. When you were watching them, though, did you get full festival? Did you kind of like get a tent out?
We got hammered. We got very drunk. Yeah.
Yes.
That was it.
It's not quite the same, but it's about as good as you can get.
Yeah.
In the space.
Yeah. Other Johnny's not here at the minute. He's gone for a quick run.
Ah, everyone's getting on the old running during lockdown, aren't they?
Took his pants off. He had a great time.
That is the pure festival Bible done there. That's ticked everything. He nailed it. Oh man, I bet you guys can't wait to get back into doing festivals next year and kind of getting back on playing them.
Yeah, like that's the thing I'm going to miss the most, I think. What about you?
Yeah, it's not sunk in yet, but like when we're in like July and August, and it's the weekend of those festivals that we used to go into, it'll be like.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I've kind of maybe it hasn't sunk in for me yet. But I think it hit me hard at the start because I was like, oh crap, this is going to be.
I just kind of accepted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had loads of big ones lined up as well, that's probably the most gutting thing for us.
Yeah.
Would have been a big year, but when are we ever going to get a chance to spend 9 weeks together and write songs again? Probably never.
There you go.
And I probably will never do it again.
And you've done it for life, though. You've got all your music sorted for the rest of your career. You've got them all there. You just keep writing them. Yeah, but you've had some really good sort of feedback from your tracks. I mean, Rome is on a Netflix series, which is fantastic. That's amazing.
Good. Some good news last week.
Yeah, I mean, have you checked out the show as well?
Yeah. Apparently, it's quite like a crossover show. So a lot of people over here in the US are watching it already.
Amazing.
It's kind of like Big Brother, but not forced.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
It's kind of like filming 6 people who live together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and other John, who's not here. I keep looking over there.
And you keep saying it.
Runs in.
He's obsessed with Japan, so he was very happy.
Perfect.
He's got lots of his friends texting him saying, "Wow, you're going to be big in Japan."
Yes.
So, we had like 1,000 Shazams in a week last week from it.
I was gonna say, I bet everyone's getting their phone out, being like, oh, "What's this? What's it?" That's what you need, though, isn't it? That's exactly it.
Maybe a tour next year or something. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's it. Bring it home. You can call it Terrace House just to bring in the whole vibe. Why not? And BT as well picked you up and put you on a really cool playlist with I Don't Want to Go Out, and they put you alongside Dua Lipa and like Sam Smith. So that must felt really, really cool to be on that playlist.
Yeah. That was nice. It was a guy from BT Music got in touch with our manager and just said he liked the track. So it was nice because we spent a lot of time and money on that video.
Yeah.
So it's good to get some recognition.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I love that video, because the track itself is wonderful. Like, I love the kind of message behind it and kind of looking after yourself and, doing you and taking the time. And I love that. And I loved the video as well. It looked like super fun to film, but I really liked the message in it. And at the end, you had your phone at the end and it kind of ended really nicely. So did you have an idea of how you wanted that I Don't Want to Go Out to look?
We had the idea from the word go, but it was like all the choreography was the hard bit.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, because it ended up being quite a big production with dancers, and we had some fans come down as well to be in the crowd at the end.
Oh, amazing!
Quite a big shoot, really, biggest we've done by far.
Yeah,
The last one was the last few have just been us or some props and stuff. So it was a bit different.
Yeah, it was good. I think the idea started. I think our manager said, "I can imagine you like lying on a bed being restless," and then I sent that idea to the director, and he ran with that. But there's no bed, but that's where the idea started.
It's got to stem from somewhere, hasn't it? So that's the main thing. But you've shot a lot of your videos in really nice locations as well. Was it Venice that you shot a couple of your videos in?
A little island just off Venice called Burano.
That was good. It's so hot. Oh.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so hot.
Yeah, it was good though. We filmed 2 videos, and I don't like those videos because I hate my hair in it.
Oh no!
But
I think we could have made more of that.
Yeah,
maybe
we just didn't do enough prep in terms of like what we were actually doing. We were
we were like quite naive. We just got there and we're kind of
like shoot something. Yeah. I mean, it goes with the music in the fact that it's all the buildings were so colourful, and your music is so colourful and it's so vibrant as well. But I loved your Maida Vale sessions. They were really cool. Like Rain worked so well in that Maida Vale session. I loved it. How was it kind of getting down there and getting in that environment? Because it's such a great place to record some tracks.
Really, like you haven't really got time to be like in awe of it, because you got sort of like a 4-hour slot to do 3 songs, and you've got to nail them. So they get you in. It's all really like professional. It's all very like BBC, and you get in there and you speak to the guy, but they make it really good. It's like a well-oiled machine. You kind of do it.
Yeah.
We did one. I think we did one take of the first song, and we went into the little control room, and I was expecting it. I was like, that was crap. We're not warmed up yet.
Yeah.
Went in and we listened. He played it back for us, and it was like, that's pretty good.
Nailed it.
He's just a magician, that guy.
Yeah, it was. He kind of got it. So like, we didn't give him any levels, because obviously we know what levels things should be at. Yeah. He had never heard us before, and we went in there and he knew exactly where things should go.
Just like pro.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It was really good. Yeah, but I thought I had a bit of time, because I didn't have much to set up, so I had a bit of time to take it all in. It's a pretty cool studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the subject of Rain, like we love playing that track live, and I think that's probably why it works so well, because it's got a bit more of a groove live than it has on the record. I kind of want to re-record it.
Yeah. But it worked. I mean, it's quite nice to play around with arrangements sometimes, isn't it? And kind of like think about how things should fit in different circumstances.
Yeah, I think the sax has become more prominent from playing it live.
Yeah.
Just because people seem to like it.
Let's record it. Let's just record it again.
Get it on. Gotta do it. But your debut EP comes out is it next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you feeling about getting that out there?
Very excited. It's like the first time we've released something that big as DECO. So, really excited to kind of give people more, because like I think about the artists that I listen to, they're always releasing EPs or albums, and I get a fair amount to get stuck into.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about it with DECO, but when people listen to it, it's just like one single at a time. So it's nice to release like 3 or 4 tracks at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I think it's probably the most well honed in sound wise. It's kind of all together. You can tell we wrote all those songs at a similar time.
And what producing wise, do you guys produce yourselves, or do you work with a specific producer?
We pretty much get things to where we want them. We can take them to.
Yeah.
None of us are proper producers. Me and Max tend to like push things as far as we can get them, and then we take them to another guy.
Yeah.
Who puts the polish on and just like makes everything sound really
sparkly. Yeah.
Re-record the vocals with him, and he's really good. He's called Rafa.
He's amazing.
So if you like what our tunes sound like, then go and get your tracks produced with him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
shameless.
That's it.
For Rafa, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll give us discount next time.
He's getting so many bands in now. They're all gonna be racing. It's gonna be good. You're giving him loads of work. But Real Life is a track, and that comes out obviously on Friday, doesn't it? It's like the title track of the EP.
We're announcing that tonight, so that should be. Hopefully people like that.
I mean, I've had a listen and I love it. I think it's great, and I really like the sentiment behind it as well. And because I'm all about the kind of meeting people in person and being in that kind of space, so I love how that track kind of pulls on that theme of, having that like really special moment when you meet someone in person rather than relying on digital.
Yeah, I felt like I'd just been on a lot of Tinder dates or whatever, Hinge dates.
Yeah.
And then it was just quite refreshing.
Have you?
It's all coming out now.
It's just refreshing, just meeting someone in person. It's quite simple, really. But you kind of realise that you just don't need. It kind of gets rid of half of the kind of stress about it all. It was just refreshing. So that's kind of what the track means, I suppose.
That, but I like how your themes and your music kind of pull on like stuff like that, but you've got that euphoric kind of feel, which I love. Like you listen to it and you just feel so good. And I love that about it. That's why I like your EP is sounding massive, because it just makes you feel so good, and it's definitely one people are going to whack on in the summer, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame you say that, because we've actually just written loads of depressing songs. So no, I'm joking, we haven't really. But yeah, people always seem to say that about us, which is kind of a good thing.
Hopefully it'll be a bit of uplifting stuff for people in this time.
Yeah, especially I bet you can't wait to get back into a gig, because I mean your music must go down so well live. I can imagine everyone's boogieing in the audience.
Yeah, I think that's where we're best.
Yeah, people seem to prefer us live, or people will listen to us and come and see us, like, you know, then they're kind of surprised maybe.
Yeah,
because I don't know, we kind of feed off the energy of the crowd in a sense, but we just get people going. That's the whole kind of enjoyment for us as well.
Yeah. And if you want to, you know, do the whole take your pants off thing at a festival and seeing you guys, I mean, you know, you've said it yourself. It's self-made. It's great.
We actually played all of the tracks on the EP before they came out at the end of the tour, at the end of last year on our Dream Tour. Just did a little bit of a road test, and they seem to go down well. So hopefully people like them.
People are going to be excited to hear them. That's really good. Because you've got a tour booked in with Maskins at the end of the year, haven't you?
Yeah. In October.
Very cool. Yeah, I know. Fingers crossed.
Really hope for those guys, because they've got an album coming out this year. So
they do. Yeah, I had a chat with them the other day, and it's exciting for them because it's debut. And
I just don't want it to affect anything for them, because they're lovely guys.
They are, yeah. And I can imagine, like, live, I mean, you guys would be great with them on the stage. I think that's brilliant. I think it's a great kind of combo there.
Really looking forward to it. I mean, it will happen. If it doesn't happen this year, it will happen.
Then, the following year.
But it's going to happen this year. So.
It is, yeah.
They're under the band with colours, but they're slightly cooler than us, so there's a slightly more pastel in colours. Yeah, but we're not. We kind of embrace the fact that we're not that cool.
You're not.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I love that. So at the moment, there's been that obviously Save Our Venues campaign going on for independent venues at the moment. So what are some of the independent venues that kind of hold a big place in your guys' heart from kind of like playing from an early stage?
Camden Assembly for me, mainly because it was like the first. It was called the Barfly when I first moved to London.
Yeah.
And I remember walking past it. And they always used to like change the facade. Like it was always different, always a different paint job.
Yeah.
And I used to just love that, and always wanted to play it. So, and then we did a few times. So yeah, that's a special one. What about you?
Absolutely loads, but I'm trying to think of ones that are still open.
Yeah. I know. That's the thing, isn't it? So many have gone.
We love Bodega, actually, don't we? In Nottingham.
Yeah, Bodega's great.
Oh, so what is kind of your plans for the rest of the year then? Obviously, you've got the Maskins and kind of playing live, but you kind of just holding on to a few tracks for after this EP?
Yeah, so we've got these 40 songs that we need to do with.
Yeah,
but
we've already shortlisted a bunch of them. We've essentially got 20 that we really, really like.
Oh, awesome.
So just trying to cut them down and then work on those ones. And trying to leave. By the time me and Max leave this place, we want to have something substantial, and then we'll probably just we'll send it out to a few people, see who likes what,
get it going,
and then go from there. I guess, but we want to try and get back to playing live as soon as possible. I mean, there must be some kind of way. We just want to try and find a way that isn't over the internet, because
we could just go down to the park.
Well, that's literally what I was thinking, but then you've got to make sure you enforce 2 meter distancing. That's the problem. I quite like the idea of the drive-through ones.
Mate, you've got that busking speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Sorted.
Yeah. I feel like the whole kind of live stream gig, the novelty is slightly wearing off. Like we did loads in the first few weeks, but then we just don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
I think it's gone on so long, hasn't it? It's kind of, it's not the same as it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, guys, hopefully you'll be at a live show later this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm looking forward to checking out you live. I'm going to try and get down to a gig as well. So I'd like to come and see it. So that'd be really good. Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting to me today. And the EP is sounding massive, so I'm really excited for you to get that out next week. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.